expect somebody to respect you and shit, man. Like, it's so much full of this shit in the world of emotions and trying to have your way and stuff like that in life and everything. Like, nah, bro. Like, you ain't gonna get nothing past your journey. Yahweh not gonna accept you with all the emotion. You getting upset and mad and frustrated and stuff like that because you want stuff to happen right away. No, man. It's not gonna work like that. You gotta get out your feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta elevate. You gotta get out your feelings. Stop bringing that stress to other people because you got emotions about your lifestyle, your journey. You know what I'm saying? Eliminate some things, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You get so emotional, eliminate some shit. That's what you gotta do. You're gonna have to eliminate some shit. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta grow. You can't grow, you know what I'm saying, life, and you got too much emotions. Your feelings hurt because certain shit that people say. Your feelings hurt because you didn't get what you want today. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that shit. We grow, bro. We elevate. Every day we grow, we fucking elevate, baby. You know what I'm saying? That real shit. We grow, we elevate, man. You know, in order to get rid of emotions out of you, you gotta have to get away from people. It is what it is. You gotta have to get away from folks, man. In order to get away from toxic emotions. That's real talk. You carrying that emotion because you've been around with somebody else that had emotions, and you think that you ain't got the emotions, but you got the emotions. You see what I'm saying? That real talk. You got the emotions all on you because you all frustrated and mad and everything like that. Nah. We gotta grow, y'all. We gotta grow, right? You know what I'm saying? It's positively, bro. We trying to stay positive. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Growing and getting out of certain things that you was in life, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna better you. Real talk. You're gonna have to get away from a lot of people though. Stop carrying that emotions because you upset because you can't have your way. Because you see somebody do better than you, you want to have emotions, you want to talk about that person and all that bullshit. That like they're gonna work, like they're gonna help elevate you. They ain't gonna help elevate you, they're gonna help destroy you. Because that's what emotions does. Emotions destroy you. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever like been to an event or just, you know what I'm saying, anything or just or on a job working or whatever like that, you got all that goddamn emotions and shit. And they see you with their emotion too. They just like, man, damn, bro, they look at you crazy as hell and shit. Folks start arguing for no reason. Folks start getting upset for no reason because they got too much stress and they not tapped in with Yahweh, bro. That's what it is. You got too much emotions, man. You can't have that, bro. You ain't gonna never elevate. You gonna stay exactly where you at. What's going on, people? Y'all doing all right this morning? It's morning to me over here. It's morning over here. It's 10 in the morning over here with me. So it's morning, man. Shit, I don't have to go to work till the night, so I'm good. You feel me? I'm up, baby. I'm running errands. You feel me? I'm running errands. Just dropped my little boy off, not my firstborn, but my second born. Just dropped him off at his grandmama's house. She said she wanted to see him. I said, okay, on her side of the family. That's how we roll. You feel me? That's what we do. So I said, well, shit, let me go and make my little errands. Let me do some shit. You know what I'm saying? This morning. You know, I like to do shit early in the morning. I'm like an old person. You know what I'm saying? I'm like my mom and daddy. They go grocery shop early in the morning, around about 6, 7 in the morning. Shit, I'm up like that too. You feel me? That shit real, baby. You feel me? That's how we do it. But we talking about emotions though. We were just, you know what I'm saying, explaining like you can't carry all that type of emotions and expect to level up in life. And you know what I'm saying, you think that your emotions what grabs you, you know what I'm saying, success. No, it don't. It grabs you nothing. You see what I'm saying? You can't carry that stress. You can't carry that type of stress, man. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Emotions, hey, you have too much emotions, that shit gonna be a price on you. that shit gonna come back and hunt your ass. You know what I'm saying? Cause you want everything to happen. You want everything to happen. You can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta chill, bro. You can't be rushing. You gotta fucking chill and mind your business and keep doing what you gotta do. This is the part of when you gotta learn to be patient. See, when you learn to be patient, all that damn toxic energy and everything gonna come out of you. Let it come out of you. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Because it's finna elevate you and build you even better. You see what I'm saying? That's real talk. You see what I'm saying? That's real talk, man. So it's like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hi, I'm from Tokyo. Man, damn, you way out in Tokyo? Shit. I got people in Tokyo watching me, man. This shit is wild, boy. But hey, I appreciate you, bro. Keep sharing my stuff too. If you out there in Tokyo, man, keep sharing my shit to them people that you cool with too. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. If you cool with them people and they want to hear this walk and hear this journey of me and everything, man, share my shit, bro. Real talk. I really appreciate you sharing it, man. I'm just trying to help the people. I'm not trying to get no money out of this shit. Money do come out of this shit, man. That's cool. Cause I'm a bless my lucky fan. Money and everything. I'm gonna give back. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna do it. You know, but I'm just trying to help people, bro. You know, I ain't perfect. I ain't never said I was. Man, what this fool doing? Driving crazy and shit. What is you got going, lady? You tripping. But like I was saying though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, share it, man. You know, I'm just trying to motivate people, man. That's all I'm trying to do, you know. I ain't perfect. You know, I don't know everything. You know, I'm new to the channel, you know what I'm saying, with this YouTube shit. You know, I've been doing this shit for about, making videos for about 9 months, but I've been on YouTube for about, I think, what, 2 years? But I ain't never made nothing on it though, cause, you know, I didn't believe in just talking, doing all this stuff. I just said, fuck it, and let me do it. You know, my fiance talking about some, man, baby, we be talking good stuff. You know, you should share some of this good knowledge on YouTube. I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep this good knowledge. She was like, nah, people need to hear this. People need to hear you. And I was like, okay. So, you know, I'm new to this. I'm new to this, baby. You feel me? But I'm working. I'm like a rapper, man. I'm in the studio. But I'm just spitting good knowledge. Shit, for real, man. I'm like Lil Wayne, bro. I just go off the beat. In my head, I just go off the beat, bro. I don't write shit down. Ain't no fucking strips. None of that gay ass shit. This is all natural, positively. You feel me? That real shit. That real shit. It's all natural, positively, man. Every day we grow, we elevate. But yeah, man, you can't have all the emotions and expect somebody to, you know what I'm saying, deal with that type of shit. A lot of people don't want to deal with that. Same thing with you women. Same way. You know what I'm saying? My girl, she don't have no emotions. She know. You know what I'm saying? So it's you can change, bro. She believe in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? When I first met her, goddamn it, she was already doing this shit. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So I started keeping up with her with it. You feel me? That's how you grow, bro. That's how you elevate. If you know you got emotions and you know you finna be upset with your partner or just be upset, period, man, just cool down, chill, take a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? And man, look, and thank Yahweh that what the things you have, and just keep thinking positive, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from motherfuckers that got emotions. They gonna give you emotions because you're gonna bring that shit in the household and you're gonna fuck up everybody in the household because your emotions not in check, because you got upset about your day at work or anything like that. No. Keep working at work. Keep whatever you been at. When you come home to your own house and your own peace, don't bring no emotions, man. Don't bring no emotions around your success and you trying to build. Don't do that gay ass shit. Move on. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. Move on, man. Move on in silence. That's how you fucking do it, bro. That real shit. So it's like, man, look, we gotta keep going, bro. We gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Every day we grow, we elevate, baby. You know what I'm saying? My last live, we had a little incident. Somebody want to be emotional on my live, want to talk crazy and shit. I said, well, damn, he must play with his little wee-wee. It was a male. He must play with his little wee-wee. He all upset at me or what I'm saying on my fucking live. Like, bro, you on my shit. This is my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing wrong on my YouTube, because when I share my shit to you all YouTube gotta look at it anyway to see if it's legit. It's gonna let me know if it ain't legit. If it ain't legit, then shit, they ain't gonna share it. It is what it is. So you can get mad all you want just because I'm sharing good content, good video. A lot of people need to hear this shit because ain't nobody talking like this. That's why he doing all that. Because ain't nobody talking like this. Ain't no YouTuber talking like this. You see what I'm saying? Y'all be going to therapy and shit. Fuck that. Quit going to therapy. I'm your therapist, and I'm giving you the game and the knowledge for free with no charge. All you gotta do is just like and subscribe and share my shit. That's all you gotta do. You see what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. That's all I ask. Like, subscribe, and share my stuff. I'm not looking for no money in this deal. I'm looking to help the chosen ones. Help the right people that are trying to elevate in life. I'm telling you, I elevated in life, so I want to share the same knowledge to you all so y'all can take this knowledge and elevate too. Yeah, you may not take all of the knowledge, but you take it, some of it, to keep going and keep staying focused. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to do a lot of praying, baby. You're going to have to do a lot of praying, baby. That's how you got to do it in this world. That's the only way to survive. A lot of people don't do that, though. Spam like me. We ain't with that spam shit. But yeah, a lot of people don't want to, you know what I'm saying, do the work. They want to just cheat the codes of life and try to, you know what I'm saying, think that they got to up a rise and then other people and shit. They don't work like that, bro. They don't work like that. That's real talk. We got to do better, y'all. Staying focused, staying true to this journey is the way it goes. It's real talk. Staying true to this journey is the way it goes. Real shit. It's a nice day today, man. We're here to elevate, bro. I'm finna go look at my land. I like to go ride and look at my land and shit. Even though I haven't got it tore down yet, but it's my shit though. I go look at it if I want to. You know. So go look at it and just dream and just think like this is what I want to do when I get it, this going, and when I tear this down and woo 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 woo. See, I got the vision. That's what I'm saying. That's what I got. I got the vision, baby. I'm a genius, man. So yeah, when you don't have no emotions and you feeling great, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta know how to elevate and keep growing and elevating this shit. You know? You can't let stuff get to you, you know, you can't let old friends get to you and shit just because they got bad emotions and they don't like their lifestyle. They try to down your shit because they emotional. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of men and women out here emotional now. I'm being real. It's a lot of it's few of them that ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know the one that ain't, you know what I'm saying? The way how they, you know what I'm saying, present, talk, all this shit like that. They ain't about their business and they ain't trying to make a goal in life or try to take care of their kids and all that crazy shit they've been doing that's irrelevant. They not trying to take care of their responsibility. Man, they ain't doing nothing. They got too much emotions, man. Real shit. They got too much emotions. You can't have all that and expect somebody to like you and shit. Nah, bro. Get out your feelings, man. That's how you gotta do it. You gotta get out your feelings. They're real talk. Cause doing all that ain't gonna get you nowhere in fucking life, man. They're real talk. Doing all that crazy ass shit. Cause you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you trying to get somewhere. You gotta get out of my way. I got too much emotions, bro. Oh, damn, cuz. You gonna destroy somebody. By you talking like that, you gonna destroy somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta think, y'all. What do you want out of life, man? Do you want success or do you want drama? You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of drama out here. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of success out here too. So you gotta pick and choose, man. You know what I'm saying? Which side are you on? Are you on the good side or the bad side? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's for real, man. You gotta ask yourself that for real. Every day we grow, we elevate, man. Stop listening to negative people that ain't doing nothing. That's in your ear, talking all that crazy ass shit, having too much emotions. Stop listening to that. For real. If you got a partner that got a lot of emotions, you need to tell your partner, man, look, you need to get fixing. We need to fast. Talk to your partner. We need to fast, baby. We need to fast. We need to go to the gym. We need to do this so we can get that toxic energy out of you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't your fault. It's just the people you was around that had that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And it made you carry that energy on you. So we gotta fix that, boo. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your partner, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that shit. That's how you grow. That's how you elevate. Don't get mad at your partner because he or she got emotions and you want to walk away, don't want to, you know what I'm saying, help your partner. That's what you in a relationship for. If you don't want to be in a relationship like that, man, get out the relationship. That means you got bad emotions. You know what I'm saying? Both of you got bad emotions. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's real, man. You gotta grow, bro. You gotta grow. You carry negative thoughts and negative emotions and shit like that, man, your energy will never elevate. It will never elevate. Your energy gonna always stay low. You're gonna always be mad at somebody for no reason. You're gonna always have an attitude. You're gonna always feel some type of way with this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this person ain't never did nothing to you. It's just your energy because you fucked up, because wherever you been in your surroundings had this type of energy, and you brought their energy around this positive person. Nah, bro. We're not gonna have all that. You're not gonna distract nobody success because you got bad emotions. You ain't finna do that. You ain't finna do that. That's stupid. It's like you trying to do that shit so you could pass this person's journey and you could elevate. Nah. We know what you doing, bro. We ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? We do better than that. We do better than that. You see what I'm saying? We do way better than that. Real talk. You can't be doing that, bro. You mad because things ain't going your way. Okay, things ain't going my way either, bro. But you don't see me carrying all that emotion to your ass. So what the fuck? This is the journey, baby. We gotta chill. We gotta relax. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. Yeah, it's a patient game, and you gotta fucking do it. Hey, it is what it is. I don't mind being patient. That shit don't bother me. It used to, but it don't bother me no more. I love it. It's great, cause it's preparing you for the next step. Because when you be patient in life, I'm gonna tell you something. When you be patient in life, man, that's a nice big house. When you be patient in life, you see what I'm saying? That's when you start seeing other things you could do too, on top of the thing that you really trying to get. So meaning that, let's just say, for instance, you done almost mastermize this level right here, and then you like, damn, let me see, can I mastermize some more level? And then all of a sudden you mastermize another level in life, and you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So now you got two things going. So now you're being even more patient. So God is really humbling you. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? So he humbling you even more because you patient with that. So you more patient with this second success you trying to get right here. So it's like it's a game, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a game. You plant your seed, bro. You growing a plant, you know what I'm saying, to a big tree. You see what I'm saying? Like you growing, yes, it's gonna take time. A seed don't grow the next day like that into a plant. It don't do that. It don't do that. It take a couple of days, man. Maybe a week or two, maybe a month. It depends. You see what I'm saying? You know, if your soil is good. Of your ground, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. So it's like, you can't, man, it's a nice house. You can't elevate by having too much emotions, man. You can't do this shit. That ain't gonna work. It ain't. It ain't gonna work at all, man. So we gotta grow. We gotta grow, man. Grow into something that nobody is not doing, so you can pass it down to your kids. That's for real. Grow to something that nobody ain't doing, so you can pass it down to your kids. Real talk. Don't show emotions just because things not going your way and you can't be patient. People look at you like you're not mature, bro. You got too much emotions. You're not mature. You play with your wee-wee. You play with your vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like you stress because you know you did something wrong in life and you want to correct it, but you can't because that ain't the way to correct it. It ain't. It ain't the way to correct that shit at all. So it's like, man, look, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? In real talk, what are we doing? Life can be great if you don't show emotions. Stop it. Even on the job, bro. Stop doing this shit too. Stop showing emotions and shit. Just go to work. Shut up and be quiet. Go to work. That's it. Shut up and be quiet and go to work, man. It's gonna be okay. You showing emotion because you don't want to go to work. You showing emotion because, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to cook dinner. You showing emotion because, you know, you gotta eat. You showing emotion because, goddamn it, you ain't got no gas in your car. You showing emotion because you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Yahweh is your bread and butter, baby. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that shit again. Yahweh and Yahshua, both of them, it's your bread and butter. At real talk. They your bread and butter, man. Real talk, man. They gonna be right there with you. Even if you going through hardships. Even if you ain't got no money. Even if you ain't got no gas in your car right now. Or whatever like that, man. Just pray, bro. Chill out. Stop stressing. Learn to save money, people. Real talk. Throw away some money. Put $100 up if you don't know how to really big save. Put $100 up every week if you get paid every week. If you get paid every 2 weeks, put $100 up. That shit gonna add up. Don't fuck with it. Don't act like it's not even there. Like you don't know what's going on. In a year, goddamn, you can have some money in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that real talk. Just throw $100 in there. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll eliminate a lot of emotions when it comes to having money. Because a lot of people that don't have no money, they show a lot of stress and a lot of emotions. Because you ain't saving. You ain't taking care of your business, right? You buying unnecessary ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta flex. You like to flex. You a flexing ass motherfucker. And that's why you broke. You see what I'm saying? You can't live like that, bro. Stop showing emotions just because somebody else doing better than you too. Stop that great crazy ass shit. Stop. Okay, let him do better than you. That's good. That's good. You gonna get your blessings. Why you stressing, worrying about that? You know what I'm saying? Like so what if he did better than me? That's great. I want people to do better than me, because that's gonna make me achieve even higher too. Especially if I'm on my journey and I'm doing my shit. Make me go harder. Like I see this dude do it, or this girl do it. I can do it too. That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? Emotions, man. That's a dangerous thing to be around. Cause you got too much emotions. I'm telling you, that shit is gonna trigger your energy. You see what I'm saying? It's real talk. It's gonna trigger your energy, man. I might work out today. I'm feeling good. Go to the gym. Might go running. I don't know. Post a live video. What was it? Yesterday of me running. So Motivation, man. Yeah, I do this shit. You gotta work out. Your body gonna tell you to work out to get rid of that toxic energy out of you too. They could be emotions too. It's real shit. They could be emotions too. They could be emotions too, man. So it's like, man, when your body be talking to you, telling you to do certain things, it ain't telling you nothing wrong. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. But it ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong though. Not at all. Your body talks to you just like, you know what I'm saying, anything else. It gonna let you know, man, you need to not do this. Or this and this and this and that. Like real talk. Toxic energy, man. You gotta get that out of you, bro. That's emotions. You know what I'm saying? You can't have too much emotions, man. People gonna laugh at you. That's what they gonna do. They gonna laugh and say, man, this nigga ain't mature. Like, damn. Why he got all that badass emotions? I mean, he got everything going. Like, what's going on? Or if he's struggling, like, damn. You ain't gotta show all that, bro. Relax, man. Everybody out here struggles, bro. Everybody out here struggles. They may struggle in the worst way. They can struggle with their cars, paying that high-ass car note, thousands of dollars, 900. I don't pay that. It's crazy. My car's paid off. But people out here struggle. You know what I'm saying? That's emotions too, because, you know, they showing emotions inside they flesh. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. You stressing in your flesh, but nobody not seeing it. You can't do that either. That's hide your emotions. You can't do that. You can't hide your emotions. You stop that gay ass shit, or, you know what I'm saying, you keep on having emotions. What you gonna do? In real talk. You can't do that. Grow, people. Do something with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Do something, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna bring you generation wealth, or gonna relax your mind and stuff like that. Do something to keep you occupied, bro. Do something they're gonna elevate you in life. Like, that real talk. Stop stressing. Stop having all these emotions. Want to flex and everything, and then go home and got so much emotions in you, and you don't even know how to control your damn self. Stop that crazy shit. Stop that crazy shit, for real. I want y'all to have a good day, bro. The goal is not to have no emotions. The goal is to have a good day. If you got kids, take care of your kids when they get out of school, all this stuff like that. Don't be mean to your kids just because they asking you questions and you getting all frustrated and getting all emotional and shit. Don't do that, because you was a child once too, and you did this shit too. It's real shit. You was a child too, and you did this shit too. You know what I'm saying? It's real talk. So don't do that. And we don't do that. We love our kids, bro. Same thing if you in a relationship. You're in a relationship with your wife, or your girlfriend, fiance, whatever the fuck you in a relationship with, whoever. I'm not here to judge or anything. You know what I'm saying? But I know what's right and what's wrong. But if you're in a relationship though, don't show no emotions with your partner, man. It's real tough. Don't show no emotions with your partner. Don't do that. Love your partner, man. If you don't love your partner, get out that relationship. If he or she bad and they've been doing crazy shit, get out the relationship. But if you love your partner and all this stuff like that, and your partner love you, Even if you've been doing some negative shit, man, stop this shit. Get out your emotions. Better you. Elevate. Y'all two elevate together. You see what I'm saying? Don't do none of that emotion shit. Even when you about to argue and you got your kids around you, don't show no emotions. Because your kids watching you and they'll think that they can do this shit too when they get older and shit. We gotta do better. You see what I'm saying? It's real talk. Don't show no emotion just because you can't have shit your way. It's positively, baby. Real shit. I'm talking about shit, man. Don't do all that. You ain't gonna get nothing done or anything. You're not gonna get nothing done. I'm just gonna be real. You ain't gonna get shit done. You ain't. Cause you so stressed and mad because you got too much emotions. They real, man. It's positively, baby. Every day we grow, we elevate. Every day we grow, we fucking elevate. I don't care what you do, what you say, as long as you made a elevation, a positive elevation. You see what I'm saying? It's real talk. A very, very positive elevation. Negative people gonna be in your life. That's their job. Your job is not to get no emotion out of negative people. That's your job. Your job is to continue doing your damn journey. Trying to look left because you got distracted. Get all the emotional. That's part of it. So you can elevate. That real shit. Like I said, I'm a genius of what I do know. That's it. I'm only a genius what I do know. Don't show no emotions with nobody, bro. Nobody. You men, stop trying to with a chip on your shoulder, thinking y'all just sold this and this and that. That's for real. Stop that crazy ass shit. You not. You just regular men. Act like a regular man. You know what I'm saying? Act like an adult, bro. We ain't kids. Stop showing emotions. So a lot of people do that shit. They go to the gym and they still show emotions. Like I had said previously on my live, it was a female. How you gonna go to the gym and get mad at me because I'm telling you that I'm using this equipment? You gonna leave the gym. You got too much emotions, baby. You got too much emotion. So she went to a different gym. I know she did. She probably went to the new gym that's down the road. That's great. Take your goofy ass on. You got too much emotion. Stop that, y'all. Y'all go to the gym and still have emotions out here in this world. That's crazy. What is y'all really doing? It's fasting. Y'all ain't fasting. That's what it is. They not eating right, Lee. That's what it is. They just going to the gym and still eating wrong. Someone go to the gym and when they get through from the gym, they go eat. They go eat after the gym. They go eat right after the gym. Oh no. You supposed to wait a couple hours before you eat. If you go to the gym in the morning or whatever like that, man, you need to wait. You need to wait about 3 or 4 o'clock to go eat. Let your body settle, bro. Let your body, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Develop and shit. That's real talk. What you say? About life. Just trying to get released. You trying to find which way God wants you to go. Hey, I had that same situation. I had that same situation when you trying to know which way to go. I'm gonna tell you which way to go. Man, you listen to this channel right here. This is the way to go. You don't want to go on the other side. The other side is, whoo. It looks good though, don't get me wrong. The other side do looks good. Cause you'll get it like that. You'll get that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't worth it, bro. Cause it ain't genuine. That's why I say it ain't worth it. It ain't genuine. Stick with Yahweh, bro. Stick with God, bro. You're gonna be okay. I'm telling you. Everybody struggles, bro. You're gonna be okay. I struggle, bro. You know what I'm saying? You think I like paying child support? You think I like doing that shit? I struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying it, but I'm struggling mentally a little bit by saying, damn, I'm giving all my money away to somebody that don't deserve it, and I take care of my child. You see what I'm saying? This shit crazy. She using it to buy shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's for real. Everybody struggle, bro. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta let it go and let live, bro. That's what I had to learn to do. Let it go and let it live. It is what it is, because I'm going to get my blessings. And that's what I had got. More blessings. I started getting land. I said, damn, I got land now. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this YouTube. Not looking for no money out of YouTube, but I'm helping the people. And I love to see my subscribers just climbing. I love to see that shit, because I know that I must be talking about some shit. It's motivating somebody. You see what I'm saying? You know, I used to have people, bro, shit, used to try to tell me to be the fuck quiet. Man, be quiet, bro. Man, nobody want to hear all that shit. Be quiet, bro. You ain't talking about nothing. Shit, I'm talking about something now. I got fans. I got subscribers. Shit, I must be talking about something. And I hope this person that said that shit, which is an old friend, I hope he see this damn YouTube. I hope he fucking see it. I hope he see it. And I hope you see all them subscribers that I got too. I hope you see it, buddy. Real shit. So it's like, man, you doing what's right, bro. Keep God right here with you, bro. You good. Don't let that shit, that's emotions. Don't let the emotions get to you. That's what it is. The emotions. You know what I'm saying? You okay, bro. You okay. You ain't did shit wrong. You just got to keep elevating. That's all you got to do. Keep working, save your fucking money, and mind your fucking business. And go to the gym, go work out, build you. Watch what I tell you. When you build you and shit, them same people that used to doubt you and all that crazy ass shit, they gonna see you. They gonna see you, because I don't see something. They be staring at your ass because you look different. You ain't the same no more. They gonna wanna know what you got going, what you doing, and all that gay ass stuff. Nah, bro. Get your goofy ass on. You got too much emotions because you didn't want to fuck with me. So now you see me elevating, you see me looking good, and now your goofy ass want to come around because you smell my energy and you know I got some good energy going on. Nah, bro. We ain't doing that. You see what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. We elevating, bro. Go with God, bro. Go with Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading your comment. Go with Yahweh, bro. You gonna be all right. Yeah. Go with God, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You ain't doing shit wrong. Everything is good. You supposed to have a good day, man. Yahweh woke you up today to let your ass breathe and told your ass to get to the money and let's go. You got a job and shit and you working. I don't give a fuck if you don't like that shit. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. Ain't no jobs out here hiring. Stop showing emotions with that shit. You see what I'm saying? Fix yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Stop showing emotions with that. Man, go to work, bro. Get overtime. This is the season to do it. It's finna be wintertime, man. Wintertime, you supposed to be stacking that bread, man. Ain't that what Young Jeezy said, the rapper? I'm a Young Jeezy fan. You see what I'm saying? He stack it in the winter, baby. You feel me? That real talk. Shine in the summer. You don't want to do too much flexing, but shine a little bit in the summer, though. That real talk, man. Stay true to yourself, man. For real. Don't give up in life. Get away from a negative people, bro. That's what's gonna drain you. That's what making you say what you just said in that comment, saying you don't know which way to go because you're around a negative person. A negative spirit is around you, is making you feel that type of way. Something negative around you is making you feel that way. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Otherwise, you wouldn't think like that. You know what I'm saying? If I ever think of something negative, I know I've been around somebody that's negative. I know it was an energy around me that made me feel that way. You see what I'm saying? Because somebody's spirit is bad and they got toxic energy and a lot of emotions too. You see what I'm saying? That's real talk, bro. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? I almost drifted to the left. You know what I'm saying? I really did. I almost drifted to that motherfucker. But Yahweh saved me though. Real talk. I had the devil talking to me, telling me what he could give me, what he could do for me and shit like that. I ain't got to worry about this no more and all that. Yeah, that shit sound great. But he ain't telling you the consequence of behind this shit. He just tell you all the good. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Stop listening to some of these fucking YouTubers telling you all the good and they ain't even telling you none of the bad. They ain't doing none of this shit. You see what I'm saying? Negative energy is an enemy. Yes, it is. It's a bad enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta climb out of this shit, bro. You gotta climb out of this shit. You ain't doing nothing wrong. Let them call you a square. Let them call you lame. Let them call you whatever the fuck they want to call you. As long as they don't put their hands on you. Because if they put their hands on you, then you know you got the right to do whatever you want to do. You shouldn't have put your hands on me. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So let them talk, bro. Let them say what the fuck they want to say. It's okay. It's just words. Words should not hurt a motherfucker. But a lot of words do hurt a motherfucker, for real. Y'all people let words hurt y'all. Or what they say. Man, fuck you. Man, you a bitch. Or this and this and this and this and this and that. All this shit. So, okay, fool. Whatever, bro. You just mad because your life ain't shit, nigga. That's what it is. You sorry. You garbage. You just upset because you see my life, bro. And I'm doing better than your garbage ass. That's all it is. That's why you calling me all that, bro. You got a headache in your mind, bro. You got to be strong. You know what I'm saying? You can't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, tear you down. Like, for real. You live with them. You don't live with them. You're not seeing them 24/7, 365. When you go home, you at home in your own space with your family and kids or whatever like that. Your wife, your girlfriend, fiance, whoever, and your kids or whatever like that. You the one got to deal with that at the end of the day in your own home. So are you going to bring that negative energy that you had on the outside world, all the emotions, and bring it in your household? You know what I'm saying? And disturb your wife and your kids and all that shit like that, your husband and everything like that? No. You ain't finna do that. You ain't finna do that. You gonna better yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's real talk. Yes, that is. Yep, it is. It's a battle. We have to find the character front switch. Yep. So it's just real, man. It's just real. It's just real, man. Every day we grow, we elevate. That's real talk. Every day we grow, we elevate, man. We ain't showing no emotions, man. We trying to get to the victory lap. We close to the journey, man. Why we worried about stress? Why we worried about people that don't have no elevation? Why we hanging around with people that ain't doing nothing? And it's hindering us. It's gonna drain our energy because they're not doing nothing. Why we listen to podcasts that don't give you no motivational speech? We got podcasters, you know what I'm saying? They talk about motivation speech and then talk about the outside world. Like, bro, you can't do both. You can't do both. You gotta stick with one, bro. Why you in the matrix? You can't listen to the old podcast, man. They talk about the outside world of what's going on. Fuck the outside world, what's going on. You follow that Bible and you listen to the calling, you listen to Yahweh in your head, bro. Quit worried about what the fuck they doing outside in the world. Who give a fuck? You can't do that. You can't switch sides. That's jumping from journey to journey. See, I used to do this shit. I used to jump out there in the matrix and then I jump back inside the journey. And then I jump back out there in the matrix again, and then I jump back inside the journey. Until one day Yahweh said, look, bro, you're gonna have to stop this, bro. You can't be worried about the outside world because the outside world don't give a fuck about you, bro. I care about you. I can fix the outside world to make a better life with you and wealth and everything. They don't run nothing. I do. That's what Yahweh told me. So why is you worried about what this thing doing? Or what this guy going, what the news saying, whatever like that, or anything. Like, man, fuck all that. Worry about you and your journey. Make sure your ass straight. Keep stacking your bread and make moves to elevate. You see what I'm saying? That real talk. That's what you need to do. Elevate that way. You see what I'm saying? That real talk. Elevate that way. Stop worried about other bullshit that don't fucking matter, bro. You can't jump back and forth into journeys like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that shit gonna cost you. You got a lot of podcasts that do this shit. They don't stick to the topic. They don't stick to the topic. I be like, damn, bro, how you gonna motivate somebody? But we talking about other shit that's in the matrix. That's crazy. Nah, bro, we ain't doing that gay ass shit. We gonna stick to the program, bro. Because when you stick to the program, this how you gonna elevate, and this how you gonna weed through the matrix of what people doing. I'm telling you. And them same matrix people, when you elevate and get a good chance in life and you elevate, them same matrix folks, they gonna see you elevate and they gonna try to jump on the bandwagon too, because they gonna be thinking like, damn, man, I've been bullshitting, you know what I'm saying, fucking around in the matrix and had too much emotions and stuff like that, to the point that, man, I didn't even get shit done. Yeah, bro, cause you all over there and doing that crazy ass shit. Like, nah, bro. No. We gonna stick to right here, bro. We ain't going nowhere. We in school, bro. Ain't no back and forth, jumping back and forth and all that. You playing with Yahweh, bro. That's what you doing. You playing with Yahweh and you playing with yourself. That's what the fuck you doing. You don't have no patience. You want to be out there in the matrix because you see everybody else doing this too and all that, man. Be your own person, bro. Be your own you. You ain't gotta be like everybody else just because they do it. Fuck them. So let them do it. You just continue growing your shit and doing you. That's real talk in this journey, man. Continue growing you and doing you, man. Quit worrying about the other stuff that don't matter. You got a lot of podcasts, people do this shit. I just be like, man, look at this shit. Back and forth in the journey. I'm going over here, then I'm gonna talk over here. Nah, bro. Don't do that. No. That ain't the way to that. That's confusing people, bro. You ain't even sticking to the topic. That's confusing folks and everything. Like, what the fuck? How he say he this and this and that, but he say he ain't this and this and this and that? Confusing a motherfucker. That's all it is. Throwing people energy off. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I don't get caught in this shit. I told you, I'm like Brock Lesnar, bro. I don't like being around a lot of people, bro. I don't like this shit. I don't like being around a lot of people, and I don't give a fuck about no matrix or what they got going. Whatever you got going, that's your business, bro. I don't care. If you want to go over there and have fun, man, you can do that shit. I'm over here on this journey, bro. Man, let's go over here. Let's do this right quick. Or let's go out of town shit. Or let's see what's going on with it. What happened to this? Man, I don't care about that, bro. That ain't giving me no money in my pocket. That ain't putting no food on my table. That ain't putting no gas in my car. That ain't giving me no knowledge. That ain't giving me nothing. So why the fuck I care about the outside world, what they got going? That shit don't matter. That's a distraction. That's a bad distraction. You see what I'm saying? That's a badass distraction. Because you ain't gonna get nothing done and everybody else just passing you by. Just passing you by. You know what I'm saying? Racing you down the road, passing you by. You riding in the slow lane. That's how it go. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. You stopped. You stopped in that slow lane. You didn't keep going. It don't matter how fast you go. Let them go fast. You can do the speed limit. You're gonna get there. Stop rushing. You're gonna get there. Don't pay attention to people like that, bro. Them the people that ain't doing shit. They say they are. They not. They're not doing nothing. They not walking this walk. I've been through a lot of stuff in my journey. I'm walking this walk. I'm staying focused to this shit. Yahweh already told me we ain't finna be doing no back and forth, jumping from journey to journey and shit like that. You want to join the journey in the matrix, and then you want to join the journey with me. I'm telling you, bro. I know. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that shit. When I had my Challenger, I was jumping from journey to journey. You see what I'm saying? I was out there with the matrix, flexing with my car, and then I was getting back to Yahweh saying, man, you know, this and this and this and this and this and that. Yeah, Yahweh blessed me with it, but it wasn't genuine enough because I didn't know how to, you know what I'm saying, treat the blessing like it's my own child. That's how I'm gonna say it. I didn't treat the blessing like it was my own child. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I had to learn. So it's like, come on now. Do you want to be in the matrix or not? You can still have this car, but you're gonna have to get out the matrix. Meaning that you're gonna have to, man, disappear. You can't be around these people. You see what I'm saying? You can't be around this type of shit, this type of energy. You see what I'm saying? That's real talk, man. Can't have all that type of emotions with these people out here too. Because a lot of matrix people got emotions. They gonna get upset. You see what I'm saying? People get upset. When they get upset and get all tense and mad and shit, it's because their energy is not worked on. I don't give a fuck if they want to say, you know what I'm saying, they with the Lord. If you with the Lord, bro, you don't get mad about life. You don't get mad about life. You enjoy life because you know life is a game. You know life is, you know what I'm saying, it's an activity. Life is an activity, man. You gotta strive out here to get it, right? So it's an activity. You gotta go out here and get it. You gotta move. You see what I'm saying? That real talk. A real chosen one don't get upset. A real chosen one don't show no emotions. A real chosen one don't, you know what I'm saying, let shit bother them. They laugh and keep going and keep elevating. A real chosen one just ignore the person that's talking about them. So what? Okay, yeah, he talking about me. Hey, shit, it is what it is. I know I'm doing something good. Damn, they talking about me. I love it. I'm getting audience. Ain't that what Young Dolph said? I'm a Dolph fan. They real shit. Let them talk. Shit, that's great. They seeing you. They see progress. They like what they see. That's why they talking about you. They like what they hear. That's why they talk about you. You know what I'm saying? They like what they smell. Everything. They see your light. They see your victory. They see your laps. They see your times and everything. They like, damn, this man getting it. Let's slow him down, y'all. Let's talk about him. Let's slow him down right quick. That's what they do. And y'all get mad. See, you get mad, they laugh at you. You don't laugh. I mean, you don't get mad. They you know what I'm saying? It's hurting them. You don't get mad. It's hurting them real bad. When you don't get upset and mad, it's hurting them. I'm telling you, it's hurting them. It's eating them up in the inside. They thinking of a lot of bullshit now. Man, what the fuck? Oh shit! I gotta think of another plan now. I gotta think of this plan now since he didn't get upset. You know what I'm saying? You ain't showing no emotions. You staying true to yourself. You staying grounded, man. You elevated. That's what it's called, elevated. You elevate just like that. So you gotta stop playing with yourselves. Getting tender wee. That's why I call it tender wee. Tender vagina. Stop playing with yourself. Stop doing all that crazy stuff. That's emotions too. You upset because things ain't going right. Nah, man. Follow the path of Yahweh, y'all. The path of Yahweh is gonna lead you to success. That's real talk. The path of Yahweh is gonna lead you to success. That's real shit. So you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, pay attention, listen to the calling, stop getting upset, read your Bible. And the Bible say don't get emotional. It does say that. Read your Bible, read your scriptures. And everything gonna be all right. They real talk. That's it. Wealth is a good thing, but it's about how you do it though. The people that what you saying is like you basically saying in so many words, people get wealth, they could be evil or whatever like that, or just demonic or whatever like that, ain't a thing. Like nah. It's a way of doing it. If you listen to Yahweh, Yahweh gonna guide you unto wealth. Trust me, he guide me. You know what I'm saying? I bought me some land. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know shit about land. Yahweh said, man, get some land. In the Bible it said, you know what I'm saying, we should create things with our own hands, right? Okay then. So I just created something. I bought some land. You see what I'm saying? I'm investing into that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we supposed to have land and water. That's in the Bible too. You see what I'm saying? Like for real. So it's like wealth is great, bro. But when you make wealth, you're gonna have to move in silence though with that wealth. You can't just be talking and broadcasting your wealth. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit about your wealth, talking down on people about your wealth. You can't do that shit. And that's how, you know what I'm saying, even people out here that got wealth that probably do. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, I'm a homeowner. I've been a homeowner since I was what, 24, 25? I be 35. You know what I'm saying? In a couple more weeks. You know what I'm saying? October. So it's like Yahweh, you know what I'm saying, help me with that. That was something that I achieved. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That was wealth. It is wealth. You pay a mortgage, and when you pay the house off, shit, that's wealth because you could rent that son bitch out or whatever like that and make money off of it. It's your own home. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's wealth. And you know what I'm saying? Like you create generations. If Yahweh bless you, bro, and you deserve it, and you've been sticking true to this shit, man, he gonna bless you, bro. Some people read the Bible, they don't understand exactly all the way what they really saying. It's nothing wrong with doing what I just said, getting wealth. But if you're gonna get wealth, you need to do it the right way. Don't do it the wrong way and be negative and evil towards people with it too. You can't do that shit. You can't bash people, you know what I'm saying, just because you got it before them and all this shit. Or you can't do none of that gay ass shit. You gotta stay humble when God bless you with wealth. You gotta stay humble. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay humble and you gotta stay true to this shit. You can't be out here doing all that dumb shit because he can take it away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like he took the challenge away from me. I'm telling you. I know. Because I didn't do it right. I know I didn't do it right. That's why it didn't last but about a year. I had the car for a whole year and I traded back in. I got rid of it. I said, fuck it. Let me go and get rid of it because I don't want to let it damage my credit because I can't pay this son, bitch. And I couldn't. $900 a month. Shit, I couldn't pay that. I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. I'll just get something else. And pay cash for it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do that well part right. I didn't do it right. I rushed that shit. I know I rushed that shit. I know I did. Got excited and started just said, fuck it, I'm finna get it. Yahweh was talking to me in my head. He said, Lee, don't do it. I disobeyed. So ain't nothing wrong with getting wealth. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh even told me, you know, your blessing was gonna come with that, but it wasn't gonna be right now though. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, you just had to wait just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't listen though. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to have wealth. You can have short-term wealth or you can have long-time, lifetime wealth. I got long-time, lifetime wealth. I'm a homeowner. I've been a homeowner for 10 years now. Going on 11 next year. You see what I'm saying? About 11, 10 years, probably about 10 years. But still though, you see what I'm saying? I've been a homeowner for a long time. That was wealth, man. Yahweh blessed me with that. You see what I'm saying? Like real talk. It's a lot of people, man, ain't no homeowner, I'm telling you. It's a lot of people ain't did what I did. It's a lot of my classmates and old friends of mine. They didn't even do that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like real talk. I got like maybe two, let me see how many people I got that's a homeowner that I fuck with. One of them is on, well, let me see. Three two of them on this two of them on my YouTube, they subscribe me, and the other person, you know what I'm saying, old friend of mine, he's a homeowner too. So it's really three people that I know. My best friend, he ain't no homeowner right now, because he in the Navy, he's stacking up his bread. But once he get his money right, then he'll be a homeowner too, which that's what he doing. But the other that I called out, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say no name, because they on my YouTube. They homeowners. Fucking rent. They homeowners. You see what I'm saying? So when you trying to get somewhere in life, man, you know what I'm saying, you gonna have that right guy and everything. You know what I'm saying? God gonna bless you, bro. He gonna talk with you. I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying? That's real talk. Yeah, 900 a month. You're damn right I was paying that. But I paid that bitch up for a whole year, damn near almost too. Credit score went good. I was paying, it was like 927. It was a 2022 off the showroom floor. So it was like 927, and then my insurance with Geico every month was $300. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I was driving trucks. I'm just throwing away money. I'm like, shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck am I doing? And I had to think about this shit too. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, damn right. But I did good. I'm paying that along with my house note, along with my child support at the same time. Yeah, that's a real boss move. You see what I'm saying? I did it. So I was like, shit, hey, it is what it is. You live and you learn, bro. You know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. You rather have money saved up than ride something real nice and you paying on that son bitch and you barely ain't got no money. That's why I said I survived, bro. I graduated. Shit, I love it. I'm not tripping about that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it was my favorite car. I love that damn Challenger. I really did. You know what I'm saying? It's on my page. I got it on my videos. You go on my videos and you stroll all the way down, up or whatever how it go, until you see a green Challenger. You're gonna see that green son bitch right there, a video of it. You're gonna see it. It's on there. Click on my videos, not on no short videos. You gotta click on videos and stroll all the way down. And you're gonna see a green Challenger. That was the car I had, real top. So yeah. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta elevate, bro. Yahweh gonna let you know, man, you don't need to get that. And it's up to you to listen. I didn't listen. I did what I wanted to do. Because I said, man, in my brain, I said in my brain, like, man, I'm living my life, man. Man, he don't know what I'm going through. Man, he don't know. But he did know. And it's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, he brought you in this world. So it's like he making you live. He making you, you know what I'm saying, experience things. He guiding you and shit. Like, this is real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. And I had so much trouble with that car. Because the consequence was crazy. You always got to keep your pistol on you and shit. You looking over your shoulders. Yeah, man, I do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, bro. You know, it was just too much stress, bro. I was like, man, I'm not comfortable because I can't really enjoy this son bitch. I got neighbors telling me, man, you barely drive that junk. Can't even enjoy it. Gotta keep it in the garage, wipe it down like a trophy. I'm saying to myself, like, damn, man. Like, what the fuck, bro? You see what I'm saying? Like, for real. But, you know, it didn't serve no purpose. It didn't serve no purpose, man. It didn't. Because that $900 a month I was paying, I could have had invest until, you know what I'm saying, land long time ago instead of just doing it, you know what I'm saying, really last year. You know what I'm saying? Last year I purchased the land. So it's like I could have invested that land with that money in 2022 instead of 2024. You see what I'm saying? At real talk. So it's like Yahweh gonna give you blessings, man. Ain't nothing wrong with wealth. It's just how you do it. You see what I'm saying? Are you gonna be the person that's gonna cherish the wealth and use it to inspire people? Or are you gonna use the wealth to bash people and talk down on folks? Yeah, and that Bible and that strip, what you just said about wealth, it's saying basically if you know what I'm saying, disobey the wealth that Yahweh give you. Now, if you humble, it's plenty of people, man. I'm telling you, I know people right now to this fucking day, especially on mama side and my daddy side of the family. And they been still good to this day right now. And they believe in Yahweh and Yahshua. They pray on their knees every day. They up in their 80s. I got uncles, 80s. You know what I'm saying? They got land. You know what I'm saying? Like they living. Nice ass house. All this shit. Like I got, you know what I'm saying, cousins on my daddy's side of the family. Like they business people. Been in business since in their 20s and they in their 40s and 50s, still in business. And Yahweh blessed them. You know what I'm saying? Like they prayed, bro. They worked it hard to get this shit. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? They didn't just to get this shit, just get this shit. No. I done seen them motherfuckers cried. I done seen them motherfuckers done gave up for a couple months and then got back to it. Like, it be like that. It get frustrated. Sometimes you gotta take a break from it. You be like, man, let me get away from it right quick to clear my mind so, you know what I'm saying, it won't be so frustrated on me. Then when you get back to it, and then it's like a refreshing thing. It's like you know what to do. It's like you don't figure it out, the plan and everything. You see what I'm saying? That's real talk. So ain't nothing wrong with that. I paid off my car. It's a lot less stressful. Yeah. Insurance cheaper, everything. I paid off my car, so I'm good. You see what I'm saying? I got 3 cars. You know what I'm saying? I went 4. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get rid of that Challenger, so it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But I love it. You know, it's great to save money. Stop spending money on holidays. If you don't spend no money on holidays this year, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Halloween, all that crazy ass shit, just save your money and watch what happens. Save your money, bro. See, we got, you know what I'm saying? We at war, bro. Like we don't need to be spending no money unless we need to have it like around the house type shit. Groceries, whatever, detergent, toilet paper, paper towels, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Washing powder, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be buying shit, just be buying shit. That's crazy. Then you go broke. You know what I'm saying? Then you carry that emotion to other people because you broke. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Let them be stuck out there in the matrix and stuff. Save your money. It's good. Don't buy shit else. You know what I'm saying? My parents told me, once you got shit paid off, don't create no another note. You better pay cash for it. And if your ass ain't got the cash, that means you don't need to get it. That means Yahweh telling your ass to sit your ass down and continue doing your journey if you ain't got the cash to pay for it. That's real shit. That's what my mama said. And I had took that energy and I was like, damn, I said, that do make sense. If you ain't got the cash, you don't need it. Why you gonna use your credit to pay a bill and you just got out of a bill that was stressing you, and here you go doing it again, starting all over again, same ass shit. Like, come on, bro. Like we better than that. We grown. Let's get out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, enjoy what you have. Just because something look new or what they have, and you got your shit paid off, and you know you could get it too, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, because that person's struggling with that shit, just like I was. I was struggling with that $900 a month. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I was struggling like a motherfucker with that bitch. I said, damn. But I was flexing though. But I was like, and it hurt me because when I get around people and shit, you know what I'm saying? They got their little nice whips and everything. And I used to test them. I used to ask them questions. There was one dude I used to hang out with. He had a GT 500, and we used to go ride and shit like that. He had the Shelby GT 500, and I had the 392 TA. So I was pushing about 500 horses because I had got some shit done to that bitch. I was pushing right at like 501. You see what I'm saying? Only thing I did not change was that drive shaft, because you could put a carbon fiber drive shaft and they'll pull even faster and harder. Not harder, but it'll pull even faster with a faster takeoff. And you know what I'm saying? And it'd be more than 500 horsepower. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm into motors and old school and stuff, because I got an old school in the garage that I'm working on. I got a 1978 C10 short wheelbase. I'm working on that right now. So, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was around them and I used to ask them questions. I used to be like, man, how much y'all know they on that Shelby, bro? You know what I'm saying? So he had a Shelby, you know what I'm saying? He had a 20, I think it was a 2020 or 2021. It was one of them, but it was nice though. It was all black. It was clean as hell. And he was like, man, I'm paying $1,200 a month. I said, damn. He said, how much you paying your child? I said, bro, I'm paying $9, fool. And he said, damn. I said, man, you paying 1,200 for that GT 500. He drove trucks too, but I was just like, man, that shit crazy. And he said his insurance was like $500, $400 a month. I was like, ooh, we on top of 1,200. I said, man, it ain't worth it, bro. And I'm just listening to him. I was like, bro, you don't be struggling. He said, hell yeah, I be struggling. But I said, but would you get rid of that car though? He said, hell nah. I rather struggle, bro. Cause they not making this type of shit like this no more. I was like, yeah, but you want to live comfortable though, don't you? You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. I rather build my own car. You know what I'm saying? Like, it real talk. I rather build my own shit. I rather build it because I'm saving way more money than paying a car note every month. You see what I'm saying? All that money that you spend, that $1,200 a month that you spend, and it's your savings. You got a 4-year note or a 5-year note, 6-year or 7-year note. You know what I'm saying? Or an 8-year note, whatever like that. And you paying all that money, man. You could just imagine how much money you could have saved. You could have built you a car like that, bro. You could have built you a car like that. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. You be struggling too. Yeah, what I'm saying, like that's for real. You could have built you a car. Like, nah, bro. Nah, you that's crazy, bro. Ain't nobody doing it. So when he said that shit, I felt bad, and I said, man, hell nah. I said, man, I'm paying now. This fool paying 1,200. And then he told me that his house note is 1,500 on top of the 1,200 that he paying in the 400 or whatever like that he paying on the insurance too. So you add all this shit up. I'm like, God damn. He was an owner operator. You know what I'm saying? He was his own boss. So, but I was just like, damn, that's a lot of money though you throwing away, bro. You paying 1,500 on your house note. He was a homeowner, paying 1,500 on that, 1,200 on the damn Mustang, and then you paying four or $500 on car insurance too. And you talking about you don't want to let it go because this is your dream car too. But I was like, man, hell nah. But when I let mine go, we was hanging out like a motherfucker. But when I let mine go though, they let me know. Yahweh told me that ain't your friend. Cause when I let mine go and I called them, and I just thought maybe we could still hang out, you know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't got this shit no more. No challenge or whatever. Man, that man didn't want to call me no more. I gave him the game. I said, bro, you're gonna have to eliminate that, bro, to have a better, peaceful life. And he was paying child support with 2 kids. Two kids, my guy. Man, that's crazy. You throwing away a lot of money, buddy, just to try to look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, you trying too hard. You could save that money. You know what I'm saying? Put that money towards your business with your truck. You know what I'm saying? Like with your 18-wheeler. Like, shit, he had an older truck. I would have put all that money towards that old truck so I can make that bitch keep running on the highway. I would have, man, did some shit to the motor, put new tires or whatever like that. You paying all that money, bro. That's crazy, bro. I know you trying to look good, but you barely be at home. You barely be at home for you to enjoy that damn Mustang, and you paying all that damn money. That is crazy, bro. That's too much emotions. You see what I'm saying? And he had a lot of emotions too. He really did. I felt his energy. He was stressed, all this shit. I just said, man, these folks just be killing themselves. They just don't even know. And I ain't gonna lie though, when I got rid of that challenger though, it hurted me. It really did. But the pressure of the relief was so fucking great because I wasn't even paying that 900 no more or that $300 no more. I said, man, this shit is crazy. I'm saving money better. I'm like, oh shit, okay. I can make moves now. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I started making moves. I started elevating. Man, shit, I said, fuck, I'm finna buy some land. And I'm glad I did this shit, man. That's the best thing I ever did, was buy some land. Loser. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's crazy cause like when you lose friends like that, they only around you because they see what you have. They like what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had told myself, you know what I'm saying, when I get this truck right, this C10 right, you know what I'm saying, which I got a 78 C10 short wheelbase Silverado. When I get that junk right, this old school, I get it fixed up, painted and everything, get the motor that I want and all this stuff like that. I know I'm gonna run into some people. They're gonna have the same C10 like I do. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have rims. I ain't doing all that crazy stuff. I'm doing mine factory. I wanna do mine old school way, factory and shit. You know what I'm saying? But It gonna be some people gonna come around me and say, hey, come hang out with us, man. We be at the car show. We be doing all that. I'm straight. I said that in my video too. I'm not hanging around with nobody no more. They got the same vehicle like me. I'm not hanging around with that because if I lose it or if I wreck it or whatever the case may be, y'all not gonna be there to support or anything. Even if I want to get rid of it, you ain't gonna want to hang out with me no more. Oh, he got rid of that car, y'all. Shit, we gonna leave his ass alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. That shit crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. Even the guy that had the Challenger, it was a guy that had a Challenger like me. He had a Scat Pack. He was green like mine, but he had the wide body. I had the slim body. And he showed me where he lived. You know, he had a child and shit like that. He had a daughter and stuff like that. And I showed him where I live. Man, it fucked him up. That man quit coming around me. I said, damn, I had to ask my mom and dad about that. They were like, how his house look? I said, his house, you know what I'm saying? I said, he got a nice house. I said, it needs some work done to it. I like, it look rough. But I said, but he got a house though. And then when he seen my house, my yard look good. You know, I get people to spray my yard for, weeds and shit like that. And I clean my flower bed. Like I love my house. Like I clean it like a female stay here type shit. But it looked good though. And when he seen it, he was like, he didn't want to come in the house. I came in his house, but he didn't want to come in mine. I said, come on in right quick, bro. He said, nah, I'm good, bro. I already knew then he got negative energy. I said, he don't like what I got. He jealous. Because anybody say, yeah, I'll come on in. If I'm cool with you. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing you and shit like this. So, yeah. It is what it is, man. People ain't real, bro. Your own self is real. That's real talk. So, that's how I roll, man. So, I told myself, I'm not hanging around with that no more. So, if y'all see this live or whatever like that, and you hear that I got a C10 truck, I hope you hear this. I'm not hanging around with you just because you got the same truck like mine. So leave me alone, mind your business, and you do your own journey. No, I don't want to go to no fucking car clubs. I done did all this shit. I done went to car shows and all this shit. That shit boring. I don't care about no car show. Because at the end of the day, you can't even touch the shit. And then you got people out there that's an asshole and don't want to talk to you and all this shit like that. Then they look at you crazy, and then they'll look at your car and you look at theirs or whatever. They feel like you better than them. I ain't with all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just like to ride solo dolo to myself, listen to some old school music, and just mind my business or whatever. Like if I'm at a gas station and they see me, whatever, and they want to, you know what I'm saying, look at it, whatever. Yeah, you can look at it. You can look at the inside of it, but I'm not showing you up under the hood because I'm not letting everybody know what type of motor I got because I don't need nobody copying. You see what I'm saying? It's real talk, So, yeah, friends ain't shit. It just made me feel good though, cause I'm like, yup, Yahweh protected me because if I keep staying around that person gonna, you know what I'm saying, destroy me. So I'm glad Yahweh eliminated the person that don't like being around me because he feel like I'm doing better than his ass shit. I'm not doing better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? Just because I got a nice house and a nice yard, and you know what I'm saying, and a nice flower bed and shit look good and everything like that, doesn't mean I'm better than nobody. I'm never better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's real talk. But you got people like that that's so goofy and caught up in the matrix because they, you know what I'm saying, it's like that, period, because they caught in the matrix. That's all it is. They caught in the matrix. You see what I'm saying? That's what the fuck it is. They caught in the matrix. They see shit so much online that look so good, and they thinking it's online, and they don't think it. They just out here in the real world like that, and it is. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. So yeah. We gotta eliminate that type of energy, bro. You gotta eliminate that. You gotta eliminate issues. You know what I'm saying? Have a stressful, a less stressful life, bro. Have a less stressful life to live. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some stress, that you can't help, but you can eliminate a lot of stress that don't fucking be necessary with your life. Like I said, like you just said, you know what I'm saying, getting out of debt, you know what I'm saying, you stress free. You know what I'm saying? That's a great feeling, because you show a light, you show a glow. You know what I'm saying? You ain't worried about nothing. You could go as you please. You know what I'm saying? You could take trips. If you saving money and taking trips and invest into, you know what I'm saying, wealth and shit like that, what you trying to do in life, man, hey, I'm not knocking you off on that. That's great. But if you taking trips and you ain't doing nothing with your money and you just fucking your money off just because you out of debt or whatever like that, then you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to learn, like, when you get out of debt, man, save your money. You'd be surprised how much you got in a couple months if you save your money right. That real talk. It's lovely, bro. Real shit is lovely. Yes, bro. IG is all highlights. Yeah. Yeah. So it's real talk. You gotta grow, bro. Gotta grow, man. Can't be out here with these people right here, man. Just because they got nice Mercedes Benzes and they riding in Cadillacs and Corvettes and shit like that, they don't mean shit. That I bet you they struggle. I know. You know what I'm saying? If you see a motherfucker ride in a brand new Corvette, a brand new Z06, or just a regular Corvette, period, I'm telling you what they paying. They paying $1,300 or $1,200 a month, because I know, because when I had went to the dealership and I was looking at the Chevrolets and shit like that, I wanted a Camaro. I wanted an SS Camaro, but they didn't have on a lot. But I seen a Corvette though, and I had asked that dude about that Corvette, and I had said, man, how much will I be paying if I get this junk? He said, with a good credit score. He said, what's your credit score? I said, my credit score is 780, bro. He said, you putting something down? I said, I ain't putting shit down. He guessed it. He said, you're gonna be paying about $1,300-$1,400 a month. I said, for real? I said, that's like that with everybody. If they got a good high credit score like that and they don't put nothing down. He said, yeah, they paying about that much. I said, that's crazy, bro. That's a fucking house note, bro. That's crazy. That's rent. That's crazy, bro. Just a ride like that? Nah, bro. So if you see motherfuckers with Corvettes, they are paying $1,500-$1,400 a month, maybe more. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they look good, but I guarantee you, when they go home, they stressing. They fucking stressing. That's why they don't ever ride that motherfucker like that, because they stress. You see what I'm saying? They like, damn, they flexing for a moment, but when they go home, they mad as hell because they gotta get their money away to their damn car dealership to pay their note. Yeah, just for it to go down the valley. That shit crazy. A vet, bro. A vet. I'd rather get an old school vet. It's some old school vets. It's like 2015, 2016 models, 2012, 2000 and what? I think 2008, 2009, some shit like that. I'm talking about Corvettes now. And they not even no motherfucking 90 bands or no 100 some bands and shit. They run by like 20 or 30 bands. Yeah, they may got a lot of miles on it. It may have like 50 or 40,000 miles or 60,000 miles. That ain't shit. All you gotta do is just take that bitch to the shop, get it tuned up, spark plug wires, drain the antifreeze. What else? Fix the brakes, put new shocks on that motherfucker. If the ball joint's good, they're straight. Change the oil in that son bitch. Change the rear end gears and change the transmission fluid. You do those things right there, bro. And if it got like 60-some thousand miles and stuff like that, put new rotors and brakes on that motherfucker. New calipers if you want to too. Just do a little bit by little bit. I guarantee you that motherfucker gonna be running. I know. Trust me. A lot of people don't do that. They just go get a brand new car, an expensive ass car that they, you know what I'm saying, know they can't afford. And like, damn, you could go get you an old one. And I told myself, I said, I'd rather get me an old Challenger. I seen a 2010 old junk, SRT8, 6.1 Hemi junk. You know what I'm saying? 2010 model, not the new model. And I seen one, it was an orange junk. That junk ran like 27 bands. And that junk had like, I think that junk had like 10,000 miles on it, 15,000 miles on it. And it run like 20-something band. I'm dead serious. Real shit. You could type it up on Google. It'll tell you them called, type in a 2010 Challenger SRT8. Man, it tells you how much they run. Some run like 30 or 20-something bands. Real shit. You see what I'm saying? Same motor. You know, it ain't no 6.4. It's just a 6.1. But shit, it's the same shit though. It's a Hemi. You see what I'm saying? You got the same body style. You know what I'm saying? The same body style. It's just a little different of a motor with a little less horsepower, but you still got the Hemi though. So it's like, shit. Hey, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. That's all you gotta do. If you get a car like that, Like, you ain't got to stress like that, bro. That's too much emotions, man. You ain't got to stress like that. Just try to pay that high ass note just to look good. You know, people riding in Cadillacs, big ass Escalades and shit like that. Like, nah, bro, you struggling, bro. No, you struggling. I know you is. Yeah, you look good, but you struggling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's too much, man. I'm not finna live like that. I had to wake up. I said, man, I'm not finna live like that, bro. That's too hard on me, man. I ain't gonna get nothing done. I'm not gonna never succeed because I'm always paying this high ass car note. I got full of stress. I got full of emotions because I can't get myself together because I want to flex and look good and everything. I'm holding on something that don't serve me no value. That shit is not serving you no fucking value to elevate in life. You see what I'm saying? That's real talk. It ain't serving you no value. You know, so you gotta grow, bro. You gotta grow, man. You gotta grow. For real. Eliminate debt, man. And don't let nobody sweet talk your ass and say, man, you need to get you a new whip. You done had this for a long time. Okay, that bitch still running, bro. I'm good. And you keep on riding your new shit. Keep on struggling. I'm all right. I'm good. That man ain't got no money. That's why he can't get no whip. That's why he keep on riding that old shit. When a person say that shit, they broke. That real shit. When a person say that shit to you, they are fucking broke. Real talk. They broke. I had a person tell me that shit. I said, man, boy, you just don't know. You just don't know, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. And then when he said that shit, I started fixing my house up. I said, okay, since he say I'm broke, I'm finna fix my house up. Man started looking, saying, wow, damn, you fixing your home up, huh? Yeah. I ain't buying no car, you know, and fucking my money off. That man went in the house. He didn't know what to say. I said, yeah. Take your goofy ass on with that energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Put your money into something that's gonna create value, man. If you a homeowner and you want to fix your home up, man, put your money into that. If you got a car that's paid off and you want to tune it up and put new spark plugs and wires and put new tires on there, new shocks on there, or new rotors, new brakes, or whatever like that, or get the transmission flush or the radiator flush. Please get your transmission flush on your car. If it reaches 60,000 miles or 50,000 miles, you need to get the transmission flush on your car, for real. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Even when you get a tune-up, put new spark plugs and wires and belts on there. When it gets to about 80,000 miles, you need to start doing this shit. Don't wait till 100,000 miles and do that goof ass shit and your car might break down. That's real talk. Do this shit early on. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. If you got money like that and you got it stacked up and you got your bills paid off and you don't owe shit that much or whatever like that, and you got a little money stacked up, like I said, just do a little bit on your car. Just do a little bit on your house. Don't spend all your fucking money on just doing everything. Just do a little bit by little bit. If you need brakes and new tires, okay, get the brakes done. You know what I'm saying? The brakes done. Get them done. That's important. You got to stop. If you need new 4 tires all the way around, get you 2 tires right now. Get you 2 new tires to put in the front of your car because all the weight is in the front because that engine is heavy. So your tires wear down quicker up front than they do in the back because ain't no heavy shit in the back. You see what I'm saying? It's real talk. I know about my whips and cars and shit, thanks to my father. But, you know what I'm saying? Do shit like that. Like, just do a little bit at a time. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get you some more money, then get your back tires done. You could buy 2 sets of new tires like Michelin's. If you like Michelin's, you know, Michelin, they some good tires. Michelin's here. You buy 2 sets of new Michelin tires. See, they run you by what? $200 something dollars? That ain't bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Depends on what type of, you know what I'm saying, vehicle you got. You know what I'm saying? If you got a smaller vehicle, that ain't bad. If you got a bigger vehicle, it might be a little bit more. But still, get you 2 new tires. Don't worry about the back. Get them 2 front ones. That's important, man. Get you some brakes. It ain't hard. You can buy you some brakes at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, whatever like that. Get you the kind that don't create no dust. Them the motherfuckers that's better. Them the premier junks. Get you lifetime warranty. So if them bitches run down, you could take them old ones off and take them up there and get you some new ones for free because you got lifetime warranty. I know because I done that. This shit work. Buy you lifetime warranty brakes. It's expensive a bit. It ain't that too bad though, but too expensive. But It's worth it, bro. I'm telling you, instead of you buying brakes every fucking 2 or 3 years. Your brakes wear down, I think, let me see. Your brakes wear down every 2 years, 2.5 years, your brakes wear down. It depends though how you drive. You see what I'm saying? Now if you drive all rough and you hitting your brakes too damn hard and all that crazy ass shit, your brakes will wear down in a year and a half. But it's the max is like 2.5 years, close to 3. I know, trust me. Yeah. So yeah, man. Get you some lifetime, man. Eliminate stress. Eliminate emotions. It's better ways to live out here, man. Real talk. People can help you. You just gotta ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You just gotta ask questions, man. You know what I'm saying? Ask the right questions and people will guide you. They real shit. You know? It's positively, baby. They real shit. Every day we grow, we elevate, man. Every day we grow, we elevate. At 170K, yeah. Them vets be high as a motherfucker. I drove my Corolla phone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got a Corolla, it's a Toyota. Yeah. I got a Camry. So yeah, they good cars, man. They good shit. They real talk. I got what? Let me see. I got 84,000 miles on this car. I ain't had no problem with this junk. I changed the transmission fluid. I put new brakes on this junk. I did new brakes on this junk last. What was it? Not last. Yeah, last year. I did new brakes on this junk last year. I did that myself, and I changed my own oil, man. Shit, I don't go no dealership. I save money, bro. YouTube, bro. Shit, I been knew how to change oil since I had a 1998 Ford tires back in 2009 when I graduated from high school. I had a 98 Ford tires. And man, I would change the oil in that junk in my parents' backyard. In my parents' house. I was putting brakes on that junk too and everything. My dad was watching my ass. He was like, damn, boy, you know what you doing? I like, yeah, you taught me. He was like, yeah, I did teach you. I'm like, yeah. It real shit. And then when I do it with my girl, it fuck her up. This shit wild, boy. It fuck her up because she ain't never met no person like me that really just, work on cars and do shit, know shit about cars. She saw me do my brakes, and then she was like, you think you could do mine? I like, yeah, I know I could do yours. And then I did her brakes. It fucked her up, boy. She said, damn, I ain't know you know how to do stuff like that. I like, yeah. I don't mind getting dirty. I go fishing. I like catching fish, brims, crappie, bass. You know what I'm saying? I like catching fish. I like, you know what I'm saying, working on things around the house, cut grass, all that shit. I don't hire nobody to cut my grass. I cut my own shit. Cause y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna do it right. Like I want it. You see what I'm saying? I like to take my time when I cut my grass. Especially when I edge. I like to take my time when I edge. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like I do my own shit. I grew. You know what I'm saying? That's part of growing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's lovely, bro. When you know some shit and you know how to do some shit, it's lovely, man. And you can save a lot of money, bro. YouTube will help you. All you gotta do is just go on YouTube. It'll teach you how to change your oil in your own car. Just type in the year and model of your car. It's gonna fucking tell you how to do it. You see what I'm saying? It's very simple. It's gonna tell you how to do brakes. Type in the year and model of your car on YouTube. Same way. It shows you everything. You see what I'm saying? You just gotta do it. It's 2010. I got it used at 90K miles and like, yeah, that's good. They gonna last. Toyota gonna last for about. I had went to the dealership and got my 2019. I got a 2019 Camry, and Toyota they last to like man 1,000,000 miles. My dad he got a Tundra. He got a 2000 and what year his Tundra? I think he got a 2005 junk, and he got almost 600,000 miles on that truck. Yep. He got almost 600,000 miles on that truck. We went a lot of places in that thing. California, New York City, Texas in that truck. We went a lot of places when he first got that junk. And he bought up showroom floor. Yeah. He got about, I think he got about 500,000 miles, almost 600,000 miles on it. He almost had 1,000,000. Only thing went wrong with his truck was the transmission. His transmission went out, so he bought him a new transmission. And man, that motherfucker's still running. The motor's still in there. That was original with the truck when he first got it and everything. He had, did a little tune-up on that, but the motor never went out. Only thing went out was the transmission. So he had to get a whole new transmission. And when he got the new transmission, the dealership tried to tell him to buy him another Tundra, buy him a new Tundra. And my dad was like, nah, I don't want that damn, that's what he said. He said, I don't want that damn V6 Tundra. I'm going to keep my V8. They stopped making V8s. So they got V6s Tundras now, you know what I'm saying, with the turbos. My dad, he loved his V8. He got the 5.7. He loved that junk. He like, man, I ain't getting rid of my V8. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 600. Yeah. He got a lot of miles on that motherfucker. My mama, she got the Nissan Armada. She got a '05 Nissan Armada. She got 180,000 miles on that Nissan. Yeah, 180,000 miles on it. Almost, probably, I think right at 200K. I'm telling you, the cars, ain't nothing wrong with them cars. Cars good, man. My dad keep the oil change, he do the brakes, you know what I'm saying? Shocks, all this shit, like for real. When you get to about like 60,000 or 70,000 miles, you need to put new shocks on that motherfucker. Because they wear your tires down too if you don't put new shocks on there. And then they also wear your brakes too because, you know what I'm saying, it takes a little while to stop because your shocks is all, you know what I'm saying, all over the place. You know when your shocks is bad, then when you hit a bump, your car just be jumping. Just be doing this shit for no reason. That mean your shocks bad. I had to put new shocks on this Camry. That junk was bad. I said, damn. So I had to put new shocks on that junk. I did a whole new tune-up. I did everything on that junk. Only thing I did not do was the spark plugs and wires. That's the only thing I did not do. But everything else on this car, I done. That's the brakes. I put new calipers on here, new rotors. The ball joints on this junk good. They say ball joints on these cars, they last for about 10 years. It ain't no 10-year mark yet, so I got it in 2019. So the ball joints last for a while, so you good with the ball joints. But all the other little stuff though, you want to change though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how you elevate, bro. You feel good about yourself. You know you took care of your horse. This is your horse. This is what you got to get back and forth to go to work and do shit. Like, it's your horse, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, take care of your shit. Real talk. Keep your oil changed every 3,000 or no more than 4,000 miles. If you got a 5,000 mile oil change, man, change that bitch every 4,000 miles. You got a 10,000 mile oil change or whatever like that on a car, man, change that bitch every 8,000 miles. Don't wait till no fucking 10,000 miles just say, well, I'm gonna change it. No, bro. You wait till the last minute. Don't do that. Change that shit early. 8,000 miles when it's 10. 5,000 miles, you change it at 4. You see what I'm saying? 4 or 3. Real shit. Like that's how you keep your car running good, man. That's how you not have no stress. Don't create stress if you know it's the problem and you know you gotta fix this motherfucker. Don't do that shit. Don't do this, especially with your house. Like, don't do that shit. You know it need to be done. Man, go on get to it. If you ain't got the money to it, all right, focus on trying to get to the money so you get this shit done. Like, that's how you gotta live, bro. Real talk. What you say? You say you think you'll ever get another car like that green? Nah, I'm gonna paint that the same color. Cause see, when I went to the dealership, they gave me some touch-up paint. You see what I'm saying? They gave me some touch-up paint, and they gave me the green kind, and they gave me the black kind. So that green kind, I'm gonna use that, you know what I'm saying, touch-up paint. And when I go get my truck paint, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell them that I want this color right here. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to look at the numbers of it and all this shit like that, and then buy the paint. I'm gonna paint that truck the same color. It's that challenge. That's what I'm gonna do. So I like that forest green. That bitch was clean as a motherfucker, boy. I said, damn, that motherfucker clean. I was the only motherfucker in the city with that junk too. I see why everybody was staring at me so hard and looking at shit. But I ain't never got it stolen though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I knew how to drive that motherfucker. I ain't driving in the daytime like I drive my Camry. I drove that bitch at night when everybody's sleeping. Around about 12 midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, man, I'm on the highway riding that bitch, blowing that bitch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was doing. So people sleep. They don't see shit. You have few people ain't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because people out in the streets and shit, but it wasn't crowded like in the daytime. Like in the daytime, be crowds of motherfucker. You know, a lot of people in traffic, everybody going to work or just whatever they doing, especially on the weekend. Like on the weekend, that's when everybody had their old schools out and their sports cars out. Man, I had my shit out at night. I said, I'm gonna wait everybody to go to bed. When everybody go to bed, I'm bringing my shit out and I'm finna enjoy it. I had the windows down, I had a sunroof and everything. Man, I let all this shit back and I let the air off and I was just riding that motherfucker on the highway, cruising. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, I'd ride that bitch for about an hour and then I go put gas in that junk cause I know what gas station to go to, you know what I'm saying? Cause I stay in Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? But I know what gas stations to go to that I know they not finna, you know what I'm saying, do no stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? The gas station I go to, you know, it don't be nobody there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use your credit card to put gas in. So yeah, that's what I do, man. I move different, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't move like everybody else. I don't do that crazy ass shit. If I'm riding something exotic, man, I'm riding that bitch at night. And I'm not gonna ride too much in the city with it. I'm gonna ride somewhere down in the country roads, in the, you know, back roads and shit. That's what I was doing with that damn Challenger. Riding in the back roads and the country old roads and shit, around the little sharp curves and back roads and shit. Like, that's how I enjoyed that shit. And when I got on the highway, I got on the highway to go home. But other than that, man, I'm riding down back streets. You know what I'm saying? I felt better doing that because you safer. I had my music loud, man. I was just doing my thing. Yes, it's at night. Man, I didn't give a fuck about that. And then don't be no police out too. So if I want to punch that bitch, I can punch that motherfucker and go. You know what I'm saying? I did 175 in that bitch on the highway. I did it with my cousin in the car. That boy was scared as hell. He said, all right, Lee, calm this shit down, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, I ain't go to 180 yet. Man, that's enough, bro. Man, I was scared as a motherfucker. I had to slow it on down. I said, if your ass wasn't in here, I did the 180. Real shit. I did the 180 if your ass wasn't in here. It was a straight shot. It wasn't nobody on the highway, so you can't fuck up. You have both hands on that steering wheel and you looking straight, and man, you stay focused with that car. You ride that bitch. It felt like I wasn't even going that damn fast. I said, damn, it don't even feel like it's 175. He talking about over here in the passenger side it does. I said, damn. He said, man, you pass this shit so fast, bro. I'm like, man. Hey, he thought it was a Hellcat. I said, nah, bro, it's just a 392. I ain't got the Hellcat. And you complaining about this? That shit crazy. This Hellcat got what? 700 horses? 800 horses? Scat Pack got about what? 475, 485? Well, I had the 500 because I had did some modification to my shit. I had 501 horsepower in that bitch. I said, yeah, that motherfucker running. I changed the headers on that motherfucker, all that shit. Headers, the exhaust, man, everything, man. All this shit, man. Oil catch can, everything. Got that bitch tuned. Only thing I did not do is change the drive shaft. If I had to change that drive shaft, it would have been past 501 horsepower. It probably would have been right at 520 or 530. Because you got that heavy ass drive shaft that's turning, you know what I'm saying, it's putting strain on that transmission. But you got a lighter fiber drive shaft, man, that transmission gonna love it. That rear end gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But yeah. But I'm gonna do my truck like that. I'm gonna paint that motherfucker like that. And I'm gonna do some different shit on that junk. You know what I'm saying? So that's the color I'm gonna go. Cause my girl said the same thing. She was like, "Dang, I know you like that green color. You ain't gonna what you gonna paint your truck?" I told her the same thing like I'm telling you. Paint the same color as that truck. Paint it green just like that. I said shit, cause I love that green, man. That green was hard as hell. Forest green. Cause see, when in the daytime, like when the sun is all out, it's green like the grass when it's daytime, when the sun bright and shit. But when it start getting, you know what I'm saying, shade or whatever like that, when it get a little sunset, it start looking like a dark green. It start looking more vicious, looking more mean looking, you know what I'm saying? It's like it flipped colors. I was like, man, that shit hard. That's why I like to ride that motherfucker at night, cause when you ride that bitch at night, that shit look mean as a motherfucker, boy. I said, ooh, wee. Cause in the daytime, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be green like the grass. You know what I'm saying? But at nighttime, this shit show out. You know what I'm saying? That color, it draws everybody's attention. I'm talking about when I was riding that motherfucker, I'm talking about people just taking pictures of that motherfucker. They taking pictures like it's a damn Ferrari or some shit, or a Lamborghini. I'm like, damn, it's just a Challenger, bro. Like, shit, y'all see plenty of these motherfuckers on the road. But it just, everybody was saying it's something about that green, bro. That forest green, bro. That junk look good, bro. I was like, man, I appreciate it. And then it was a TA. So, you know, it was a TA 392. So I was like, yeah, that shit was right. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Today of this topic though, is to, man, not show no emotions and just have a great day, man. You know, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all really, really tuning in and listening to this good energy, man. We're gonna keep growing every day. Every day we grow, we elevate. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep striving, man. Man, that they had the teach me. Yep. Yep. So hell yeah, man. So it's lovely, man. It's lovely. So y'all have a good day, man. And man, stay focused to y'allself. Don't let negative energy get to you all. You know what I'm saying? And man, just keep going, eat right, work out, you know, find you something to do. Don't show no emotions. If you do get emotional and get upset about something in life, just, man, go somewhere quiet or whatever like that and just pray or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just get your mind right and just stay focused, man. Like, for real, we in a, you know what I'm saying, a world where witches and warlocks, they feed off of, you know what I'm saying, us, because we show good light and they try to damage our light. You see what I'm saying? That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? So y'all take care and y'all stay focused, and I love y'all. Peace out. It's Positive Lee, baby.